Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today, as you can see, we're going to be drawing another dragon or dragon human hybrid in our series. And today's category is going to be a magician or magical or mystic if you want. So now I'm going to start with the face and then move around. Today I'm going to be using Prismacolors, and that's what I'm going to be coloring in today. So first we're going to come around here and start outlining. As we go around, we'll just connect to the hat, come to the top, and I give it like this way that it's a shape, so it's like arching out. And so then I'm going to do the eyes as if they're closed and he's meditating to create some kind of magic spell. Then I'm gonna move to the chest plate or the armor, and we're gonna come up here and up here. Now that we've finished that, we're going to come down, add that little circle part here, and then come back down. Right here I just made a bunch of random symbols by adding a bunch of random lines and putting them together to make something. A lot of them have a baseline of 4, so a lot of them just are gonna look like the number 4, like here, 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 and here, and here. So I just kind of used 4 as a number, because if you look at a certain type of 4, there's different versions that you can do of a 4, but some of them have like this weird triangle shape, so it looks really weird, like an actual symbol. See, there we're going back to the 4s. Now we're going to go on this side and do some more here and here. Now that we've got that done, we can now move on to the wings, or part of the wings for now. Add the little like feather part there, and then stop there. Actually, no, come around and link there. Then come around again, link there, come around, link there, link, and we've linked again. And now we're just going to do the rest of like the feathers of the dragon, or the scales, whatever you'd like to call them. Then we're going to add like the spikes for the elbows, and then come up to the hands. Then we're going to move on to this little circle-esque area, this like ring, which actually is what I'm going to call it, or what it is. Then add these little stars around him as if they're like magical or something like that. Then we're gonna do the other wing, come up and then come around all the way up to the top. Then do the rest of the wings here. Do that one, and then gradually get in until we get to the point where we start turning the opposite direction until we reach back to the armor plate. Now we can connect them here and here. Now we're gonna move on to the bottom part of the body, or like the torso. And this is like a coiled spring area, I guess you could call it. I just kind of added some stuff together from previous drawings, like the tail and the torso from my robotic dragon. Even though they're not robotic, I just thought that'd be a cool thing to add in, a cool extra thing. Now we're gonna move on to the tail and then come back. Whenever I'm doing Prismacolor, I find that it comes with a lot smoother color. Now we're gonna come around here and come around here, and then so colored pencils in general just come with a smoother color. But Prismacolors do it really good, and that's why a lot of times they'll be expensive, because if you know how to use them right, or you just use them, they can actually be really good, really helpful, and really just good to use when drawing. Now we're gonna add the spikes here and here. Then we're gonna add more of the stars and more more stars. They're in like a curved triangle position. So now that we've got that side done, we're going to move on to the arm on this side. And with this, I made it like the arms were coming out of the portal. I could have made it so the arms were actually connected to the portal, but I decided not to do it because I just wanted to have like this rigid part coming out instead. So now we're gonna finish off the hands over here, and then we're gonna start coloring as we start just at the 5-minute mark. As this didn't take too long to do, Prismacolors are definitely easier to outline and fill in colors, or just outline in general. Now that we've got all of that done, I can use my trusty donut eraser, as you've seen in many other videos, to start erasing. And since the Prismacolor is a color, or like it's outlined, it won't be erased. It might get a little lighter, but for the most part it'll just stay unchanged. So now we're gonna go to that. It might, as I said, it might get a little dimmer, and if so, we can always just go over it again. But if you do have colored pencil, it's still part pencil, or part like in the pencil material. So just make sure not to go too hard, or else you can actually erase the majority of the color, or erase most of the color away. See, like here, it's getting a little lighter, but then it'll overlap any areas that got really light, like over here, or down there. Then we're gonna go over again, mainly over the stars, and then come back over with the wings. Now that we've done that, time to overlap again and go over the certain areas, like here and some other areas with the wings. Come around here, come up, connect some of the lines, connect the lines, and now we've got it back to how it was, or mostly how it was. Now, time for my favorite part, coloring. Oh, and by the way, if the screen moves around and you can't see the whole thing, I apologize in advance. So now, let's get straight into coloring. I thought to use a violet color for the wings, as it's like a magical color. And I'll probably mix that in with some dark blue and some also black maybe, or some silver actually, so that it can become a mixed color. And you already see how good the Prismacolors are coming out. That's the real reason why I like using Prismacolors so much, because the colors just come out so nicely. Now we're gonna come up here, and this is a violet color, so not just a normal purple. So if you see just a normal purple, then if you want to get this color, then don't choose the normal purple. Use the pack that has a violet, if there are any. So now I said I was going to use a darker blue. And so this blue is Blue Coppenfogia. I do not know how to pronounce that, but we'll just go with it. And then with the white pencil, I can blend it together. So, because like whenever you're getting, adding colors together, you're going to want to blend them together. And now let's get the silver color, which actually isn't a Prismacolor. Oh, this is the wrong color. Which isn't actually a Prismacolor, but in this case, it's a Astrolot. You can see it better here. It's a Astral Sloth Necessitals pencil, which is just a different brand, but they still work just as well. Gonna go around a few more times. Now that we've done with that area, I'm gonna make some of the stars in orange and then mix it with yellow, because the yellow I have is really bright yellow. See, it's more of a neon yellow, so that's why I'm gonna mix it with orange. It may look a little ugly at first, but then we can fix that as we mix it with orange. Mix it with a little orange everywhere. A little orange here, a little orange there, a little orange everywhere. And then you can just mix it with your finger, because that'll mix it slightly. But really, you just need a white pencil, which I actually don't have right now. So in the future, I'll need to improve, get a new different, get a white blending pencil. But for now, you can just use your fingers to color. And I bring out the yellow pencil. Now I have like multiple pencils in my hand. Behind the scenes, you can't see this, but I have a bunch of different pencils. Excuse me. I have a bunch of different pencils everywhere behind, so I'm holding all like 5 at once. Now I'm actually going to speed up the process and add the silver right here. The silver comes out really good, I found. And mechanical pencil, any kind of marker, or just really any combination you can think of. Except maybe crayon. Crayon might not be that good. Of course, if I do go over any colors, I'll outline them again. Like right here. Outlining again. Colors coming back to full restoration, I guess you could say. Full levels, full brightness, full darkness. Whatever you'd like to refer to them as. Then come around here and add the silver parts. Now for the top hat's going to be a dark black, as it is a top hat. So now I'm going to come around, avoiding the hair ridges, which, if you're wondering what that is, not a tear in the hat, but actually hair coming out. So now we're going to come around here. And this comes up with a good solid color. So now I'm going to come around here and go up, and then go across the top of the hat. Now that we've gone across the top of the hat, we can now just start to fill it in a little more, make it a little darker. So now that we've got that, I'll probably add more blue and purple on the other side. So get the two trusty colors, the blue and the purple, and then do it on this side too. Adding the purple in, or the violet purple in first, and then the blue color, and then a little bit of silver. But mainly violet and purple. So as we add the violet in, I actually haven't decided fully what I want the hands to be. I'm either going to have them be light orange, or I'm going to have them be some sort of light blue, or I could just keep them tan. So I'm just deciding between different colors. Blue color now. Now we're going to have that come in, go in between the lines, come around here, just make sure not to go outside the lines. And now that we have that, I guess we can now mix the colors together at the best I can with just my finger. And your finger actually, wah, wah, wah. Your finger, that's why you don't hold pencils in your hands. Anyway, I could try and erase it. Doesn't work too well. I'll just do that at the end. But your finger, as I was saying, your finger works well also when blending. That's why it works when doing it with just normal pencil or colored pencil. But if you can, try to do it. Try to find a white colored pencil and do it that way. But if you have no other option, just try with your finger. And it should blend it well enough. Like over there, it blended actually quite well. But I'm going to need the two colors back, so I can just add a little more blue in and then a little more violet in there. A little more violet down here, violet up here, and everywhere. Now that we've got that done, we can now go back and do the rings and make them a yellowish color, and then combine that with the orange so that it's not like a sick greenish color, because I don't think anyone likes a sickly green orangish color. My plan now is going to I just thought of it to do a darker color and then do a lighter color as I go around it. Okay, this kind of works. Okay, I've just messed that whole area up, and now it just looks like absolute randomness. I probably should have done it in a light blue or something to avoid having any weird color. Ignore that. That was clearly not something falling. Alright, so now I'm going to have everything come around here and just do the rest of the colors. I decided to make this a light blue as it goes up to here to the full magic center. So since those are blue, the arms are blue, I'm going to make the middle blue and add that little reflection mark right there, and then make this arm blue, making sure to go around the actual, like the star or the light source or the little tiny lights going around them. I probably could have used this blue also for the outline and then use the darker blue, but I prefer to just mix up the colors, or well, to keep the colors the way I choose how to do them, if that makes any sense. Now it's time to do the pants, which are going to be a grayish color or a silver-esque color. So now we have the gray color on this side and the gray color on this side. And the main part of all the magic is going to be the top hat and the top half of the body. The lower half does also have some magic, but it's not as strong as the top. That's just like little fun trivia facts. Now we're going to move to the feet, which are going to be an orangish color. So now we're going to start to do that. I just realized you can't see that. Alright, so I'm going to move this up and start to do adding some color. I'm going to add some color. I like my boots either being an orange, blue, or gray. That's probably the main colors I'm going to stick with. And then now I'm going to add some gray in there, just to mix it up just a little bit. Now I'm going to start with gray on this side, and then go orange on that side. Just mixing colors, mixing colors. Put all the colors back over there if you're wondering what that was. Now, mix the colors. Now we're going to go back to the light blue and do that for like the skin or the scales. Yeah, I'll probably draw in little scales now with the black, with this. Yes, the Prismacolor. That's what I was meaning to say before I just completely blanked out. Scales here. And I haven't even colored in on this side. Oh well. Alright, now that we've got the scales done down here, I'll start to do them at the top. But first I need to color in the bottom down here. And now, actually, yeah, I'll just do a few scales coming around here, connecting to the actual spikes, and then just coming up until we reach the hand where I'm going to stop. And then now I'm going to do it again on this side. And come up, around, and come up. Now that we've got that side done, I can outline that area a little more. Now that we've got that side done, it's like blue crystals combined with, I guess you could say, like purple and blue magic combined with orange magic. Just like all the magics. Even though that's technically not a word. Magics isn't a word. Magic is a word. Now we're at the 20-minute mark. I'll just leave the armor off in a whitish color. Actually, no. The armor is always going to be gray for most of my videos, unless it's like lava armor or ice armor. But this is Magician's, so I'll just leave it at a grayish color. Now, finish off on the face. I'm not going to add any scales because, actually I'll add some on the outside because if I added too many scales, it'll mess up the face. And you wouldn't be able to see the face anymore. Scale, 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 scales everywhere. Alright, now that we've got all the scales done, I think we've pretty much got everything done. I probably should have kept it just completely blue up here, but hey, it looks pretty nice actually at the end. Anyway, I'm gonna finish off erasing this part and erase it as much as I can. Well, that didn't work. Anyway, back on topic. As always, thank you for watching today's video. And if you got this far in the video, type the icy dragon. Why not? Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. And until next time, see you later. Bye!